Yes, sir. Welcome to the Money Down, the Believe Network. We got Illinois receiver Malik Elzy tapping in with us tonight. Appreciate you joining us, man, kicking it with us.
No problem. Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Not a problem at all, man. First of all, man, obviously you got a big youth camp coming up. Can you let the people know about the youth camp, why you getting it started, where it's at, who's going to be in attendance, let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, so basically I'm having a youth camp back in the city of Chicago on the south side at a high school I attended called Simeon Career Academy. It's gonna be in the back of the school, and I'm gonna have my boy Pat Bryant show up. He just got drafted, and he gonna come back, show some love, speak some wisdom into the kids. But I'm just really having a camp because I was in a area in a neighborhood, not a really good neighborhood, but I made it out of my environment. I adapted to my environment and I chose the right way. But I just wanted to go there and just preach to them about their relationship with God and also about the mental side of football. A lot of people don't speak on that. But just to tell them you're not the only one going through what you're going through, and people that went through it, and if you ever need something, you can always reach out, and I give my feedback and my experience on it. So that's really gonna be the message behind my camp for real.
You kind of hinted to it, bro. Just I'm not from Illinois or Chicago, but we definitely know the stigma around the South Side. Talk about, like you said, growing up in that environment and then being able to make it out, and how it's so important for the youth to see role models like yourself who made it out and went on to play college ball and hopefully in the NFL sometime soon.
Yeah, man. It's not hard. It's not easy, but I went to Simeon, as you guys know. I played with, if you don't know his name's Shaw Smith. Coming into high school, I seen kids like Shaw Smith, Alante Brown. I seen a lot of talent. And, just coming in as a freshman, just sitting back and really reading the room, seeing who want to go, to the next level, who just partying and, taking it day by day. But I feel like what helped me is what seeing some guys go D1 and get them offers. I'm like, dang, y'all really doing what I want to do. So, just sitting back, asking them questions and really just learning, because coming from an environment everybody don't have good friends. I had good friends, bad friends, but just knowing my mom always telling me, you said you're going to be a leader or a follower. And I know I wasn't no follower, so it was just all right, so I'm going to just lead by example. I was the youngest, two siblings, an older brother and an older sister. But just, having the coaches around me, leaning back on my youth league coaches and my high school coach, Coach Nante, he really paved the way for me because he also coached my older brother. So I would just say that.
No, I think that's great messaging as well. I mean, it's taking the coaching and having the right friends and having the right, guys to look up to. Because we all know we have friends that were extremely talented, probably should have made a D1, probably would have had a great opportunity to make it to the league, but they made, some different choices that, really distracted them along the way. Or they might have made a D1 and then eventually those choices ended up catching up with them because it wasn't, what was most important wasn't really up front at all times for them. So I think it's really cool that you're getting back to your high school, back to your roots, to be touchable. We kind of talked about on our last podcast. They had down in South Florida, they had a youth football game and Lamar Jackson out there. They got Zay Flowers out there, dapping up the kids and everything. It looked like a dang college football game out there. You got NFL stars there. So for those kids, you're one of those guys to them. Malik Elzy coming back to Simeon High School, and I think this is forever, going to be life changing for these kids. I don't know, is this your first time having the camp, or is this your second year doing it?
Yeah, that's my first annual camp, so first time ever doing it.
That's dope, man. I think you keep doing it, man. Like I said, because even from Illinois, not necessarily known for football. Y'all starting to get on a little bit, for football players getting every year. I feel like there's getting more and more talent, out of Illinois is really getting put on the map, like guys like yourself. So was it always, because Illinois really known for basketball, so was it always football for you, or did you hoop a little bit as well?
I mean, as a young kid, I was just thrown out there. I played basketball, hoop, ran track. I was always the athletic kid. Everybody could dance and do all this. Nah, bro, I'm playing sports. I'm playing Killer Man. I'm playing Killer Man. I'm playing football on the streets. But I always loved football because my brother played it. And I look up to my brother. He really one of my role models. So it's like just seeing him do it, but stopping at the college level because of injury, it fueled my hunger for the sport. Like, all right, bro, I'm going to finish what you started because you the reason why I started playing. So that's really the reason why.
I seen, before this, we was going through our little prep. I seen you could have went to damn near any school in the Midwest and around the country. So was it always Illinois, or did you just want to stay in state and kind of build that own legacy for your last name and your siblings and just the people following you?
Yeah, man. Coming down to that decision, I would say the University of Illinois and Coach B, first, I just want to appreciate him for giving me the opportunity. But, like, they would just own me bad. Like, every day texting my phone and telling me what they could do and how they can help me. But, like, just coming down to the university, in the past, they haven't dealt so well. But, like, I just seen the vision that he saw, as we in today. I just seen that vision. It was like, I believe. And, like, staying home close to my family, that also played a part. When I got down here, I got a little homesick, even though I'm an hour away. But like, man, yeah, I would definitely say just being close to home, that played a big part. And I just seen a vision that we was just talking about in the meetings when I was getting recruited here.
No, most definitely. Can you talk about, from that point, getting recruited to go to Illinois, you commit, now you're in your junior year. So from freshman year to junior year, talk about what makes, Illinois so special as far as, obviously we know Coach B is a great coach. He coached me at Wisconsin. He's, got better and better every season. And this football program has gotten better and better every season since he's been a part of it. So what makes this program special?
Man, just coming in from high school since my freshman year, I've been through a lot of ups and downs, but Coach B, he a great coach. I learned a lot of football sitting in that meeting room. X's and O's. You gonna learn football with Coach B. But just he really loves his players. Like he sits down and talks to them. He hears them out. Even, he have a pastor in the building. Even that speaks value. Like just going through my freshman year, I had that little slope. I was down, my mental battle. But he put him to the side, like, what's wrong? Do you need help? You need somebody to talk to. And he helped me in that moment, going through one of the worst moments I've been through in my life. So that really spoke value to me. Like, probably some coaches wouldn't even, care to ask or seek help for you. So that's probably one of the main reasons, like, okay, I'm more than just a football player too. I'm a human being as well. But man, the way this university going, like how he building us up each and every day, even the strength and conditioning coach, like Coach Tenarius, GC, Nick, Mayor, all them people, like being in that weight room, bro, it's like real family. When they say family, you walking through that building like, what up, bro? Like everybody cool, like the vibe, like, yeah, bro. I say we going in a good way for real.
100%. And you talked him out a little bit earlier with Pat Bryant. He's a guy a little bit older than you. You got to watch him, grow and develop as a player. He gets drafted to the Denver Broncos. Talk about, is that motivating for you, and what did you learn from him?
Yeah, man. Pat, I seen all them guys, Pat, Casey Washington, and Isaiah Williams, bro, just sitting back as a young buck and just seeing they had a routine and they was consistent with that routine. So, like, Pat, like, for spring ball, like, he'll wake up, he'll be at the facility at, like, 5 in the morning. He'll do his routine, roll out, get in a cold tub, hot tub or something, stretch, and then wait for meetings. But he was consistent with it every day. Like, that was his routine. Wouldn't let nobody mess it up or anything. So just seeing that, like, it motivated me because, like, damn, you was just here with me, practicing, running. And then you just got drafted, bro. Like, this is your dream as a child, and now you got drafted. So just seeing that gave me extra motivation and knowing, like, okay, you could do it, I could do it too. Like, he was in the same room I was in. So that's like a big brother to me for real. So having him come to the camp and speak to the kids that know me, it's a big message for real.
Talk about taking that next step, right? Like you talk about Pat and him kind of being the example, and now you that example, right? Like the young guys and all that stuff is they coming in when they need a play, they looking at you. So just talk about not really it being pressure, but talk about the I guess the fire that I got to light in you that, I got to go out here and be the example for the guys in my room, like kind of how like Pat was for you.
Man, most definitely. Ever since freshman, sophomore year, like coming in from high school, I never sat behind anybody. And I had to sit behind, Pat and Isaiah, and it was like, dang, like, it made me take a back seat, but it made me realize, like, you got to work harder. You got to do this. You got to go catch on the drugs after workout. You got to go do tennis balls, hand-eye coordination. You just got to do a little extra stuff and be consistent with it because that's what's going to make you better and that's what's going to get you on that field. So, like, just sitting back and learning that, now's my time. Now's my time to do what I came here to do. So I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for the season, man. I've been waiting. I'm bigger than I ever been. My mental straight. So it's like, it's time to go now. Just take it day by day and do what I can do. Be there for my team, bro.
No, for sure. And talk about that a little bit too, because some guys, with transfer portal and all that, they probably up and leave when they got to be behind guys like Pat Bryant and Isaiah Williams. But you sat, you kind of had to wait your turn a little bit. Talk about how that kind of helped you. How, like I said, how you got to watch those guys. But sometimes you may not necessarily be ready at that very moment. But when your number's called, which it very well could be called upon a lot more this year, what is that going to mean for you?
Man, I would just say when your number is called, you just got to take advantage of your opportunity. Like college football, you never know you're going to get the ball. But when you get it, take advantage of your opportunity. But I would say, like, the NIL world, that really, like, the money stuff, I always felt like that was going to come. Performance, you do good on the field, they going to pay you good. So, like, I never really thought about the money stuff because, I ain't have a bad childhood growing up, but coming up as a kid, I didn't really have too much money. So it's like, it is what it is, bro. All I know is working hard, bro. Like growing up, I used to work out in the alley. Like during COVID, I used to work out in the alley with my youth coach. So like that really molded me. I used to work out in the garage with my uncle. Like that hard work just in me. Like I don't really care about the money that's gonna come.
It definitely is. I kind of want to switch lanes right quick, man. It's a question that me and James, I went to Wisconsin, so we both all of us played in the Big Ten. What's a stadium that, when you sit back, you like, damn, this is what college football is all about. I grew up in Chicago. Now I'm playing in front of 100,000 fans, whatever it is. What's a stadium that just kind of light that fire under you that kind of just sent a shock through you?
I ain't gonna lie, when we went to Penn State and we was the whiteout game, boy, I'm like, this is college football. Like, this prime college football. Whiteout, like, it's so loud, the ground shaking. I'm like, yeah. This that hard work. This what it's trying to pay off for. So I say that game for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We'll turn the page a little bit too, man. We're going to take it outside the game of football. What does Malik Elzy like to do when he's not in the weight room, when he's not on the practice field? What you like to get into?
Yeah, man, I just like being with my friends, family, just keeping it close. Me and Jeremiah Mouse, we probably go fishing, go catch some fish.
Okay.
But really just chill, bro. I'm really a chill, laid-back guy. Really, I don't play the game like that no more. But I used to play it a lot, but I don't play it no more. I just be chilling. We just ride around, probably go sit at each other's house, chop it up. That's really it, bro. It ain't too much to do in Champaign, so.
that was gonna be my next question for you. What's your favorite food spot in Champaign? For somebody like me, right? I'm gonna come visit sometime this season. Where souls need to stop at to get something to eat, man, when I come to Champaign?
You definitely gotta hit Smith Burgers. Smith Burger, they got some good burgers. And then it's a soul food spot out here.
Neil Street Blues.
They're my top two for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Neil Street definitely good. Right down the street from both of them right down the street from my apartment. They get me by about twice a week, but
well, James, that's 15. That's damn near 10,000, 15,000 calories right there. If you talking about some good soul food, the burgers, I know y'all. Yeah, they gonna see me. Yeah. They gonna see me when I come through.
Oh man! All right, man. Who's your favorite receiver all time? It could be college, it could be NFL, it could be high school too. Somebody you watched growing up.
All time.
I mean, the answer gonna go to Julio Jones.
Okay.
Julio Jones.
He Atlanta Falcon fan.
I'm a Falcons fan.
During his prime, Julio Jones, bro. Yeah, I say Julio. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Julio there. What about any guys that's currently in the NFL right now? Any guys you like to kind of watch and see what they really getting into with releases and all that good stuff?
Currently, I was just watching. I just told my GA Dan to put in some film of AJ Brown because I feel like we got the same body type, same play type because we bigger receivers. So I was just watching AJ Brown. I say AJ Brown right now.
Yeah, AJ top dog too.
I like AJ. I think he's still really underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah, he's not like flashy or anything like that. I know he be talking noise and all that with look off the field and everything. But when it comes to the physicality, because I actually practiced against him his rookie season when he was in Tennessee. We had joint practices with the Patriots and the Titans. I didn't realize how big that dude was. I'm like, he over there like bullying some of our corners too. We had some good corners on our team. He over there like tossing dudes around. Like, oh yeah, I'm like this young dude gonna be special. And sure enough, he's one of the best receivers in the league. Got him a championship, this past season, and got a great connection. With Jalen Hurts going forward. I know you say you don't play the game, but we did have EA college football just come out. It was like yesterday, the early access.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your rating? Did you see your rating? What you thought?
No, I ain't happy with that rating. But once the update come out after the season, I put some list stats up. The update come out, I'll probably be happy. But long as I'm in the game, bro, that's all that matter, bro. Growing up as a kid, being in the game was probably one of the biggest things that could ever happen. So like, I'm just appreciative to that being in the game, man, for real.
Yeah. That is major. Shit, but before a game or on a bus ride, bro, what you bumping to, man? I know it's probably. I know you probably got a whole playlist you can go down, but right before you hit that field, what's gonna turn you up, man, and put you in that zone?
Man, it really depends. But if I'm in some like killer mode, I'm on some Young Pappy Killer G Herbo. I'm on some real in that. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I'm in that zone right now. I say some Chicago drill rap for sure.
Oh yeah, Chicago definitely got it when it come to the music scene. 100%. I will say that, man. But before we wrap, one more time, man, let everybody know about your youth football camp, where it's gonna be at, who's gonna be in attendance. Let them know, what's all going down.
So we gonna have my first annual football camp at my old high school, Simeon Career Academy. Behind us on our turf field, we're gonna have a special guest. Y'all already know the special guest, Pat Bryant. Just come out, have fun, just soak up the knowledge that we gonna bring. And my main two messages is just, build a relationship with God now and mental health. Like if you ever need help, you can reach out, because I come from where y'all come from, and I can also relate to y'all background. So, I've been through what y'all going through. If y'all need help, y'all can always reach out. That's really all I got.
Dope message.
100%, man. We appreciate you. Like I said, keep up the great work. Keep being a positive impact, back home in the South Side of Chicago and Champaign. Because, like I said, we all may not think, people watching us, but these young kids, man, they easily influenced by, athletes like ourselves. So, I know we ain't got to be perfect, but we dang sure got to stay on the right track. So keep up what you're doing and keep up the great work. But we appreciate you tapping in with us on the Money Down. Hey, we probably have you back on during the season 2 at some point.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I appreciate y'all bringing me on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
man. Do your dollar.
For sure.